All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier self-hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, today's pod is definitely inspired by the work that I'm right now in the process of doing. As some of you may already know, I've been in training once again, and I had completed my certification in hypnotherapy, and specifically conversational hypnosis. So that was last year, a good 18 months ago, and here I am back again focusing on getting better at the fundamentals, and one of the ways is just to revisit the fundamentals. So today is day 2 of my 6-day program, and it's just a reminder that watching how people truly connect within, literally, as the topic of today, we're talking about the power of our minds, right? And how our minds hold so many secrets, and they hold so many powers that we can tap into on an ongoing basis. Yes, this is why we truly are blessed, and we possess these absolutely magical machines that are our minds, that are our memories, that are our abilities to actually go back in time and connect with the parts of us that we engaged way back when, and we were able to have really powerful experiences. And why is this important? Because very often, when we are living in our day-to-day, we tend to forget the majesty. We tend to forget the sheer power of our minds, and simply because our attention is drawn towards the impossibilities. So a lot of times we tend to focus on what is not, and in doing so we momentarily forget that there is more to us. There is a higher power that exists inside of us. Even the way we say the expression is higher power, we assume it is something that's outside of us. But this is the sheer grace, the sheer blessings that each of us get to experience, where whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the divine, the universe, whatever is your belief system, what's important is that it's not only outside of us, that ability actually lives inside of us, right? It's like typically most of us believe that our soul is inside of us. Our soul is not outside, right? And if you really think about it, there's something that's driving our soul. And so when we are able to tap into that, and I've definitely found that the reason why I've been going deeper and deeper into learning hypnosis and practicing hypnosis and teaching hypnosis is exactly this reason, that we don't need to go too far away, we don't need to go too far out to be able to find tools to access the deepest recesses, to access the most powerful parts of our mind. And a lot of those are locked in our memories. So when we actually are able to focus on memories in a certain way, we're able to unlock the ability that we had in the past, which we can use not only in the present but even in the future. So if you, especially as a digital coach, if you are somebody who is dealing with a lot of stress right now in your life, if you're overwhelmed and you're maybe looking around in the world and you're wondering, okay, other people are doing this, how can I do this in my life, right? Maybe if that's a question that you have, where you're not able to figure out how to be able to change your life, I can promise you this, if you decide to, and if you give yourself this gift of focusing on getting to know yourself better, right? Being willing to do that which most people don't, which is essentially, know, the great philosopher himself said, know thyself. Or was it Shakespeare? Whoever the great master was who said this. I can't remember at the top of my head, but that's the truth. And so as long as we are willing to keep working, as long as we are willing to keep exploring and finding ways to be able to learn how to access resources that already exist in us, I can promise you this, especially as a digital coach, your life will change. So, that's one of the reasons why I've created this program, which is called Mera Number Kab Aayega. This happens on Sunday at 11 a.m. So if you'd like to be part of this, especially if you're somebody who has already invested in tools, in technology, and in mentors, and somehow when you look at your bank balance, you realize that there's something missing. The numbers don't add up, right? So if you're in that precarious position, one, I've been there, I understand what you feel, and two, if you want to break that deadlock, you being here watching this is not a there's no mistake in this. You are literally meant to be receiving this message. I've had that experience in my life, and the fact that you're here watching this live means that somewhere you were meant to receive this message. So if you'd like to figure out how you can be able to literally go from a place of Mera Number Kab Aayega to a space of Life Jingalala, then definitely come join the workshop. It is a paid workshop, but definitely reach out to me for the details so that I can share the link with you. And of course, I look forward to seeing you live in the workshop. And if you like this form, which is essentially learning how to use hypnosis to be able to really focus on the beliefs that you have about yourself. So rather than focusing on your negative self-beliefs, you can actually start to focus on your positive self-beliefs. So this is my offer to you, that if you genuinely feel that you've tried a lot but nothing has really worked, then I know that I can definitely be able to help you, as our tagline goes, to maximize your market value. So I want to firstly thank you for listening, and whether you're watching this now live or whether you're watching this on my YouTube channel, or if you happen to be watching this later as a recording, the fact that you saw this content and that you're here watching this or listening to this, I want to thank you. And of course, as always, I will be back with another pod. I've been creating this content now closer and closer to a whole year, literally going day by day by day. So that's my reminder for my program that's about to restart. So like I said, I want to thank you, and of course, as always, remember to live with purpose. And last but not least, if there's any way in which I can help you, definitely reach out, and I'll do whatever I can in my power to be able to help you. So as always, I will be back tomorrow with another live, with another pod. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend and a week ahead. See you in the next one.